What is up, beautiful people? Today on this one, I'm gonna save you time and payroll. If you are just getting into real estate investing, do not hire a VA yet. First, automate the work a VA would do cheaply, consistently, and around the clock with two tools that I'm gonna tell you about. I use my CRM and automation platform SimpleSend to handle forms, pipelines, workflows, texting, emailing, calendaring, calling, and broadcasting. I use ChatGPT to write clear messages, summarize long replies, and do fast number crunching. I'm gonna walk you through 10 beginner mistakes that quietly kill wholesaling businesses and explain why each one becomes a real problem if you leave it manual, and then show you exactly how to fix it with SimpleSend and ChatGPT. So let's get into it. Okay, mistake number one, letting leads leak everywhere when leads are scattered across website forms, Facebook lead ads, voicemails, text threads, and random DMs. Your speed to lead collapses and your follow-through becomes guesswork. You start copying and pasting into spreadsheets, double entering data, and trusting memory for details you should never trust to memory. The longer a motivated seller waits, the colder the lead becomes. In wholesaling, the investor who responds first and most professionally usually wins the conversation. And fragmentation destroys your ability to be that investor. Over time, lead leakage inflates your real cost per deal because you are paying for marketing that never gets a fair shot at conversion. Here's how I automate it. In SimpleSend, I build one intake form that asks only for name, phone, email, property address, timeline to sell, and a quick condition note. I embed that form on my site and on a simple one-page funnel, and I connect any ad source to this same pipeline, so nothing lives off by itself. I create a workflow that immediately creates or updates the opportunity, tags the source, and de-duplicates by phone and email. So I'm not creating clones of the same person with the same phone or email. If the timeline is less than 30 days or less, SimpleSend texts me and the seller within minutes, so the conversation starts while intent is high. I have ChatGPT polish my confirmation text so it sounds like me and sets expectations about next steps without feeling robotic. Mistake number two, chasing bad phone numbers and messy addresses. Unverified contact info is a silent profit killer in wholesaling. You waste hours dialing dead numbers, you burn your email reputation on bounces, you send mailers to the wrong address because a street number or a zip code was mistyped. It also poisons the rest of your system. Bad data leads to bad comping, missed follow-ups, and embarrassing moments when you call someone by the wrong name or reference the wrong property. When you do not automate verification, your entire funnel gets noisy. Your KPIs get fuzzy, you eventually stop trusting your own CRM. Here is how I automate it. Right after the form submission, my verify workflow in SimpleSend checks for duplicates and merges records so I keep one clean profile per seller. It sends a short text that asks if this is the best number to text about the property, and it sends a one-click email to confirm or correct the address or a pre-filled mini form. If I still do not have confirmation within 24 hours, SimpleSend sends one gentle nudge and moves the lead to a stage called needs info, so my team is not chasing ghosts. I use ChatGPT to rewrite the verification text in a casual tone under 140 characters, always including opt-out language, so I remain friendly and compliant while keeping my list healthy. Mistake number three, comping every lead by hand until you burn out. Manual comping becomes a time sink that masquerades as productivity. You can spend 45 minutes building a meticulous comp package for a seller who never applies and ignore 3 other leads that would have converted with a quick call. Without an automated first pass, decisions slow down. Analysis paralysis kicks in and your pipeline fills with thinking about it instead of moving it forward. The real cost is opportunity cost. While you are perfecting an ARV for a tire kicker, your green light lead goes cold or signs with a fast buyer. Here's how I automate it. After a new opportunity is created, I grab 3 to 5 recent nearby sales from Zillow, Redfin, PropStream, or the MLS, whatever I have on hand. I paste those addresses and sold prices into ChatGPT and ask for the median price per square foot, applied to my subject square footage, plus a one-line disclaimer that this is a quick estimate. I store that ARV in a custom field inside SimpleSend and tag the lead green, yellow, or red for confidence. Greens move quickly to conversation and offer framing, yellows get a second look when time allows, and reds get a thorough manual comp before any numbers are presented. I stay fast where fast matters and thorough where thorough matters. I also have been messing around with projects in ChatGPT in order to just be able to fully 100% comp it correctly every single time. And I'm gonna keep you guys updated on that and my development in that area, because I think that's even better than this current system that I'm using. Mistake number 4, following up only when you feel like it. Most sellers do not say yes on day one, which means inconsistent follow-up is a slow motion revenue loss. When you rely on memory, you forget to promise check-ins. You let days slip by between touches and you send messages in clumps when you finally have time. That pattern erodes trust. Sellers experience you as unreliable and deals drift to investors who show up predictably and politely. Without automation, your contract rate suffers, your pipeline ages, and the story you tell yourself, these leads are low quality, hides the real story, which is that your follow-up is low consistency. Here's how I automate it. In SimpleSend, I build a nurture sequence that begins within minutes. The first text references the street name so it feels personal and asks if now is a bad time. On day 1, a short email asks if they still want to sell this month. On day 2, a voicemail says I can text a calendar link if that's easier. On day 7, a helpful check-in offers a rough range and 2 paths forward for them if they want to sell their house. If they reply or book, SimpleSend stops the sequence and moves the stage automatically so no one keeps getting messaged. If they text stop, SimpleSend honors the opt-out across the board and ends all workflows. I use ChatGPT to write 3 or 4 natural variations of each step so I can rotate copy, keep deliverability high, and sound like a human being instead of a script, and all of that is present in SimpleSend. Mistake number 5, booking anyone at any time. If you throw every lead onto your calendar without a pre-screen, you end up trapped in long, unproductive conversations with people who are not ready, not able, or not serious. Your days become a patchwork of random 15-minute calls with no context switching buffer, which wrecks your energy, your ability to negotiate well. No-shows spike because the call did not require even a minimal commitment from the seller. Over time, calendar chaos becomes pipeline chaos, and you confuse being busy with moving deals. Here's how I automate that. I create a 2-question qualifier form in SimpleSend that asks for ideal move-out timeline and any known repairs. If the seller indicates that they want to sell this month, SimpleSend reveals my booking link with only the time blocks I have set aside for acquisition calls. When they pick a time, SimpleSend writes the appointment to my calendar, moves the pipeline to appointment set, and sends confirmations and reminders that explain exactly when I will call, which number I will use, and how to reschedule in one click. I have ChatGPT craft that confirmation so it's friendly and precise by qualifying before booking. My show rate jumps, and my calls with real estate agents or sellers who are ready to talk numbers goes way, way, way up. Mistake number 6, letting your calendar run you. Without buffers and structure, your calendar turns into a conveyor belt that you never catch up with. You enter calls underprepared, you leave calls without notes, and you forget to set the next steps. The result is mental fatigue, sloppy follow-through, and missed opportunities because you were rushing to the next thing. In wholesaling, attention is a profit center. If you do not protect it, you will feel busy while quietly hemorrhaging deals. Here's how I automate it. In SimpleSend, I set 15 minutes buffers before and after every call so I can prepare, capture notes, and send any immediate follow-ups without being late to the next conversation. I schedule reminders for 24 hours, 1 hour, and 5 minutes before the appointment so sellers show up ready. If someone misses the call, SimpleSend automatically sends a warm reschedule message with my link. Every morning at 7, SimpleSend texts me a daily agenda with names, addresses, and last notes, so I can scan one message and be fully prepped for the day. I have ChatGPT write a short, non-pushy reschedule text that recovers no-shows without awkwardness. Mistake number 7, letting hot inbound calls die in voicemail. An inbound call from a seller or a real estate agent is one of the strongest signals of intent you'll ever get. And every minute that passes after a missed call lowers your chance of getting a deal. After hours, most voicemails never get returned. The seller calls the next investor, tells their story to someone else, and bonds with your competitor. If your system depends on you hearing a notification, calling back manually, you will lose a painful number of deals and never even know it. Here's how I automate that. My SimpleSend tracking number rings my phone first for about 20 seconds. If I do not pick up, or if it's outside business hours, SimpleSend immediately texts this caller to apologize for the miss, asks whether they want a quick callback, includes a direct link to grab a time on my calendar. At the same time, SimpleSend creates a same-day callback task, so I do not forget to reach out, because those are the most important calls ever. After hours, callers hear a very short voicemail that sets expectations and promises a text with a link. They book from the link, SimpleSend confirms the appointment, sends reminders, and moves the deal to appointment set. I asked ChatGPT to write a concise 12-second voicemail script that sounds natural and points people to the next step without fluff. Mistake number 8, sending slow, messy offer document deals. Stall when offers are slow, sloppy, or confusing. If it takes you hours to draft a purchase agreement, the seller's excitement fades and a competing offer has time to show up. If you mistype a name, the legal description, or the address, you look careless and the seller starts questioning everything else. If your cover email is long and jargon heavy, the seller procrastinates and the deal dies on the vine. In wholesaling, momentum is everything, and manual document prep kills momentum. Here's how I automate it. I keep a purchase agreement and letter of intent ready to go inside SimpleSend. I store price, close date, and earnest money as custom fields on the deal, so I never retyping details in a rush. I have ChatGPT write a plain English cover email that explains what is attached, when we can close, exactly how to ask questions. I send for an eSign with my preferred tool, which can actually be done in SimpleSend and connected so that a successful signature automatically moves the deal to under contract in SimpleSend. I also set a timed reminder to follow up if the seller has not opened the document within 24 hours. My offers go out in minutes, not hours, and they land clean, clear, and professional. Mistake number 9, spray and pray dispositions. If you email buyers about every deal, your list gets numb and your deliverability tanks. The wrong buyer gets hammered with inventory they would never touch, so they stop opening anything from you. Meanwhile, the right buyers do not see your property in time and you end up discounting to move it. Spray and pray feels like activity, but it's actually a reputation problem and a revenue problem. Over time, you burn the list you worked so hard to build, and so here is how I automate it. In SimpleSend, I tag buyers by zip code, price range, rehab level, and exit strategy so I can match properties to preferences with precision. When a deal signs, I duplicate a one-page email that shows the 3 strongest photos, a simple breakdown of ARV, asking price, estimated rehab, and clear showing instructions. I send that only to the segment that matches. For buyers who prefer text, I send a one concise SMS with key facts and an invitation to reply with the word interested. When a buyer replies, SimpleSend tags them interested and creates a same-day call task, so I pick up the phone and accelerate the conversation. I use ChatGPT to refine the copy so it's direct, respectful, and always includes an opt-out language to keep the list healthy. Last but not least, mistake number 10, flying blind without a scoreboard. Basically, you need a scoreboard. You mistake opinions for data. You keep feeding channels that are not converting because they feel busy, and you cut the channels that are quietly working because they do not produce drama. You blame lead quality when the issue is slow response time, or you blame marketing when the real problem is inconsistent follow-up. In wholesaling, that kind of drift eats your margins, crushes your confidence, and makes it impossible to coach a future VA or acquisition manager because you do not know what to coach. Here is how I automate that. Every Friday at 4 in the afternoon, SimpleSend emails me 5 numbers that I can read in under a minute. Total leads by source, contact rate, appointment set, offer sent, and contract signed. These are some of the KPIs that I'm using for my new DTS business, and there are other KPIs that are automatically set up in SimpleSend for direct to agent. Email also lists any leads stuck in the same stage for more than 14 days so I can clear the bottlenecks. I paste that summary into ChatGPT, ask for 2 insights and 1 action step for the coming week. Might suggest tightening my day 0 text on, I don't know, texting leads or cold calling leads, opening an extra call window on Tuesdays, or pausing a weak source until the script is improved. I make 1 change, I track the effect, and I compound the gains of guessing. Again, you should really automate these 10 mistakes before hiring a virtual assistant because speed wins deals. Consistency builds trust. Software costs less than a single hour of labor a day, and clean workflows reduce errors while making you scalable. When you eventually bring on a VA, they will handle exceptions and deeper research instead of drowning in repetitive work that software does perfectly every time. If this helped you, check out SimpleSend. Everything I described in this video automatically happens there. It's already set up for everything I just said in here and a lot more. So please, if you're interested in just getting a system where all this is ready for you so you're on to the next step for scaling your business, check out the link below. It's in the description. And if you like that video, like, comment, and subscribe what you thought of it, what I could have added to it, and let me know your thoughts on these 10 mistakes that a lot of wholesalers make. And I will see y'all on the next video.